All right, hey, I'm back in Colombia. It's been awesome, been here a couple of days, but I wanted to share with you my #1 Medellin airport taxi hack that worked well for me, and it also works well for your taxi driver. So it's not like you're taking advantage of somebody. It's a win-win for everybody. So when you land at the airport and you come out from arrivals, it's a bit of a, crazy show with taxis lined up and a bunch of traffic coming through and a bunch of people saying, hey, taxi, taxi. They're all harassing you. And there's probably 20, 30 taxis lined up. And all those guys have been waiting there for half an hour waiting to get a ride, and they're all a little bit frustrated. So instead of hopping on a taxi right there, walk through arrivals and get the glass elevator to departures and exit through departures. And when you get to departures and go out for the exit, it's a very orderly, untrafficked, quiet, peaceful area. And that's where the taxis are pulling up to drop people off so that they can take their flight home. So if you look at it from a cab driver's perspective, if they can drop somebody off and instantly pick up another passenger and take them into the city, it helps them avoid either driving back to the city with nobody, which is like a half-hour drive, or going down to the next level and getting stuck in the show with 30, 40 other cab drivers fighting for a ride. So the price from the airport to the city is about 120,000 pesos, which is actually a very, very fair price anyway. But what I did when I went upstairs, and the cab driver pulled up there, I said, hey man, would you take me into the city for 100,000? And he was like, yeah, right away, hop right in, no problem. So I think I could have said, hey man, would you take me into the city for 80,000? And he would have done that too. So you're going to save about 30, 40,000 pesos, and for the cab driver it means he doesn't even have to either drive back to the city empty, which is like a 25-30 minute drive, or go downstairs and fight for a ride with all the other hawkers and vendors. And really is a busy, crazy shit show down there. So I think that it's a win-win for everybody, which is always something that I personally love, when it's a win for everybody. I'm not saying that's definitely going to work for you, but it worked for me. Give it a try. Let me know how it works out. All right, have a great day. That's my #1 airport taxi hack for Medellin.